All right, we have to rationalize the denominator, but we also have to get this done. So if I do groups of 3, can I take even groups of 3? Are there any remainders left over? If I take groups of 3 out of that? How many? There's 2 extra, right?
Yeah.
All right, so how many more y's does that need in order to make it an even groups of 3?
1.
1 more. So just like we were rationalizing the denominator earlier, we're going to multiply it by 1 more y. So that is now the third root of y to the 9th on bottom, and x third root of y on top. Cool? Last but not least, so now on bottom, how many groups of 3 do you have down here? Well, it's a 9th, so there are 3 of them. So that is y to the 3rd on bottom, x cubed square root of y on top. Which that one may look uglier than the original, but that is the rationalized version. Rationalized and reduced version. Okay? Is that better, Miss Ward? I have to keep reminding myself to push it up. Like, I think if I do this next year, I may have to turn my room to where I actually use that. Because I wasn't using this before. All right. So, last one of the day, and we'll call it quits. Letter C. All right, this one goes all the way back to the other day. This one is easier than it looks. You ready? What if I had something like this? If I had x to the 4th times x to the 3rd, what do you do to those exponents?
7.
You add them, so it's x to the 7th. If I had x to the 4th over x to the 3rd, what would I do to them? Subtract them. All right, that is the same thing with this problem. The only difference is we have more than one going on at a time. Just treat them as individuals. Do the x's together. Deal with the y's individually. Do with the z's individually. Do with the coefficients individually. So let's start with the x's. All right, I got x to the 1 over x to the 3/4. So what is 1? Am I doing plus 3/4 or minus 3/4? Minus. What is 1 minus 3/4? 1/4. So that is an x to the 1/4 on top. Okay? The y, are there any other y's to combine it with? No, so leave it alone. Z, are there any other z's to combine it with? No, but is there something weird about it? The negative. What is that telling you? It is on the wrong side. So where does it belong? Up top. It is already on the bottom, so it belongs up top. So we're going to put z to the 6th on top. All right. There is one more thing we can do with this. What is the one piece we've ignored? The coefficients. So 14 over 2 reduces down to 7 over 1, which, is there anything left in the denominator in this one? No. So that's your answer. That is your reduced form. Now, if there was something left over, then yeah, you'd have it over something. Just in this case, there isn't. All right? But this is just the same exponent rules we did at the very beginning. You just got multiple variables to deal with. Just deal with them as individuals, and you're done. Cool?